most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Because we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course.
Today,
Bob.
we're going to show you the 3 worst dumbbell exercises to do if you're over 50. Lift smart, last longer.
Lift smart, last longer?
Yes.
Yeah, make the body last, because we know when you get over 50 from experience, professionally and personally.
I got 10 years of experience, unfortunately.
Things start to go south if you don't take care of your body.
They may be even if it goes south if you do. So, by the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com. Go to the giveaway section. We're always giving something away. We're on a 1-day hiatus. Check it out tomorrow. We'll be giving away the table. Oh yeah, we're going to be giving away this.
All right.
A beautiful desk.
That is. It's a high-low table
high-low
for working
table
on a computer.
You can also find it. It'll be pinned to the top of the page, the contest at Facebook. Go to Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program.
Sit-stand workstation. That's what we can call it.
All right. We're going to come up with our own nomenclature.
That's right. Okay, so this video obviously is going to stir up a little controversy. Anytime we throw in a little weightlifting, little dumbbell, barbell, we get comments, but I think we're covered this time, Bob.
I hope so. We're out, we're out for your body to last the long haul, all the way till the end.
Yep. Dumbbells, these are little ones. They're not the big manly ones, but any dumbbell, great way to exercise, great way to get stronger, build some muscle mass. But there's these 3 things I think, particularly when you're over 50, and we'll tell you why in just a bit, you just stop doing them. We'll work on some options. Number one, shoulder. And this is one I see in the gym. People will be doing these shoulder exercises like this, which you're working those middle deltoids, which is nice to get the wider shoulders, but you got this weight on a lever arm, 2 feet long or whatever, and it's really stressing that shoulder joint. A lot of people have shoulder issues over the time. By the time you're 50, a lot of people have already had rotator cuff issues, impingement problems, and if you have a history of it, there's a good chance, a better chance, that you're going to irritate it again. And this is one good way, particularly if you go above 90 degrees, this is where people will say, it doesn't hurt. This is with shoulder pain. It doesn't hurt until I get right about here. Then it hurts and it hurts and it feels better here.
Yeah, you're asking for the impingement.
Right.
If you start doing it above 90. Yeah. And the other thing, like Brad said, this is a small muscle with a long lever arm. So you don't need that much weight.
Right.
And Brad, like you suggested before the videos, that probably go up. You wouldn't even go up to 90.
Yeah, I think even down here. And if you're a man particularly, if you can lift 10 pounds, you're going to go to 20 just because you're a guy. You got to go max out, And so you're even more at risk for injury. So
just not worth it. You want the risk reward.
Right.
The reward is a little bit stronger, but the risk is you could actually tear a rotator cuff, or you could
then
develop
you won't have to worry about using dumbbells at all for quite a while with that arm.
You won't be able to lift your spoon to your mouth.
Yeah. So anyways, let's just stop that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. Number 2 and number 3, they're 2 different exercises, but they affect the back basically the same way. Number 1, and people can do this with a bar, a belt, just a bench.
They could do it.
No, dumbbells, but people also do it with a barbell too.
Oh, sure.
But it's simply going over like this and doing bent over rows. So you're thinking about strengthening your shoulders, which you are, good exercise. And I know I've got bad posture right now. I've got spondylolisthesis. No, I can't pronounce it. My back has poor flexibility as a result of it. And this is...
Yeah, you can see Brad's rounded out here.
And people will say, well, if you arch your back and you maintain that in hip hinge, you're going to take and your back will not experience stress. That's not true. It's still
going to experience the stress.
It's a lot better on it. But how many people that do this are like, you're going to demonstrate it like me, and they think their back is straight, but it's not. And they're doing these exercises. The back gets stressed. Disc herniation, that kind of thing is elevated for a risk for that kind of injury.
I mean, you could even get a compression fracture if you're old enough.
Right,
I mean,
right.
the bones, if you have a little bit of osteopenia or
Right.
osteoporosis.
And the exact same thing as far as the stress on the low back when you're doing a stiff-legged.
Yeah.
What do we got? What do you call them? Stiff-legged
Deadlift.
Deadlift. I'm sorry. You know, that's a good hamstring strength. It is strengthening your back muscles, but it stresses that low back again.
So think about it. In order to be the back straight, I mean, you got to be bent over like this. Oops. Go like this. And I got to keep 3 points of contact.
And this is nice. He's got a nice straight back there, but
if you're like this, then that's putting increased stress on the back.
And here's a big thing, particularly this is statistically true. There's no doubt about it. In the United States, the studies have shown this. After 50 years old, the vast majority of people have experienced back pain. And if it was a severe back pain, that's even worse yet, because what happens, even though your back feels better, you're going back to lifting. If you've had back pain in the past, the likelihood of re-injuring it goes way up, and it's more likely to become injured, even with something where you're not maxing out the lift. So when you're doing this, if you had a history of it, you're over 50, you don't want to injure your back again because you want to strengthen your hamstrings or your back muscles. There's a lot better ways to do it. So these are the 3 things with dumbbells.
You want to mention the triceps or not?
Yeah, we can throw a bonus in there. This is not so dangerous.
It's not dangerous, but it just bugs me. So you'll see people doing this, and they think they're strengthening their tricep because they're pushing out like this. But gravity is helping you. So there's no way you're strengthening triceps. You're actually strengthening bicep a little bit.
Anterior deltoid. But
I mean, to do tricep, you'd have to be up like this, which I'm not that thrilled about because of impingement.
Right.
You could do it lying down like this, and this would actually be a good way to strengthen the tricep.
Us therapists takes a lot of fun out of weightlifting.
Yeah, that's right.
One way or another, we want to help keep you
spoil it.
safe. We've got some other good options for these exercises. We'll make another video with that. We didn't want to carry it on and
Yeah, we're going
to
to show the 3 best dumbbell exercises. We're going to have to do that.
Absolutely, Bob.
All right. Thanks for watching.